Alright TM Nation, this is the Fender and 2 full Rockstar Cross Bluetooth speaker, and believe it or not, this is actually the first ever speaker I picked up from this company, although I do know that they've been in the audio game for decades and they are well known for making all types of high quality musical instruments and pieces of audio equipment. I do have audio samples for you all a little later that will demonstrate just how loud this thing gets for its size. But besides its output, it is IPX5 water resistant, and it is also compatible with the higher definition aptX codec to deliver that higher definition sound when connected to a compatible device. And this is the Soundcore Motion X600 speaker that I did a video on a while back, and this one for the size is one of my favorite all-around Bluetooth speakers as it has some really good sound quality with the built-in spatial audio feature. It's IPX7 water resistant, it is compatible with LDAC, and it will give you up to 12 hours of use on a charge. I will get into more of the pros and cons associated with each speaker in just a moment, but getting pricing out of the way, the Rockstar Cross will set you back $249, whereas right now you can get the X600 on sale for $100 cheaper at $149. And in my opinion, that is a heck of a deal on the X600, even though there are some things about the Rockstar Cross that I prefer, which I'll touch on throughout this video. The build quality is solid with both speakers. They do feel premium in the hands, but the X600 has more of a metal and premium look, so I tend to be a little bit more careful with it than I do with my other speakers. With this one specifically, I feel that if I drop it, it will scratch it and possibly dent it up, so I really don't use it outside much or transport it around all that often. The Rockstar Cross, on the other hand, is made out of mostly plastic and rubberized material that makes it feel more forgiving in the hands in terms of wear and tear. Since owning it, I have dropped it a couple of times without any concerns, and it feels sturdy all around. But one thing that I do want to mention, that surprisingly the Fender is quite a bit heavier, coming in at 9.08 pounds in comparison to the 4.36 pounds of the X600, but they both are transportable, so if you want to take either of them with you on the go, that is certainly achievable. But an additional difference that you have in the area of design is the X600 has a handle on the top that you can use to pick it up and carry it, whereas the Fender comes with a removable strap that you can put on and take off as needed. Another feature that I think is important to mention right off the bat is both speakers do have a built-in microphone, so you can take and make voice calls directly from them. This is a helpful feature to have if you like to use your speakers in the shower, because again, they are both water resistant, so if you're in the shower listening to music and you do get a voice call, you can easily take that call using either one. But as always, I did take samples for you guys just so that you can judge the quality for yourselves. Let's check them out. Alright guys, so right now I have the speaker paired to my iPhone 15 Pro, and as you can see, the audio that you're hearing is coming from the microphone on them. Now right now the room is relatively quiet, but I do want to spin the speaker around just to see if that impacts the way that it picks up my voice. So we'll give that a test, and next I will turn on the background noise to see how it performs in a louder environment. And now I have the simulated background noise playing in the background, and I'll go ahead and turn the speaker around again just to test that out. But this part of the test should give you guys a pretty good idea of how well this speaker can focus on my speech while rejecting some of the ambient noise. And now I have the Rockstar Cross paired to my iPhone 15 Pro, and as you can see, the audio that you're hearing is coming from the microphone on it. And right now what I'm going to do is spin the speaker around while I'm speaking to see if that impacts the way that it picks up my speech, just like I did with the other speaker. And this is the quiet room test. I am going to do my background noise test in just a moment. Give me a second. And now I have the simulated background noise playing in the background with the Rockstar Cross. Everything else about this test is the same, still paired to the iPhone 15 Pro, and I am going to go ahead and spin the speaker around one more time just to see if that impacts the way it picks up my speech. And you guys let me know which one sounds better, this one or the X600. I do want to mention a couple of charging related items that I think you guys should be aware of. First, you can use the Rockstar Cross as a portable power bank, as it does have a USB-A port in the back, but this does come at a trade-off because it has no USB-C ports on it. It does have a micro USB, but in terms of charging it, you are going to have to use the included charging brick, whereas with the X600, It cannot be used as a portable power bank, but it does charge via USB Type-C. I do also want to cover that the Rockstar Cross is using Bluetooth 5.0, which is an older build than the 5.3 you get with the X600, but I haven't experienced any noticeable latency using either to watch YouTube videos or anything of that nature. And if you buy two of either of these speakers, you do have the option to pair two of them together wirelessly, which is always a nice option to have if you like. Also, as I touched on earlier, both do have the ability to deliver high-res audio when paired to a compatible device, as the Rockstar Cross supports aptX, whereas the X600 supports the LDAC codec. Just keep in mind though that using either speaker in a higher definition codec is going to have a significant impact on your battery life, probably decreasing your overall playback time by about 3 to 4 hours. Another difference that you get between these speakers is the X600 is compatible with the Soundcore app, and this allows you to see the charge left on the speaker, complete firmware updates when applicable, access the user manual on the go, adjust the speaker's volume, and access pre-built EQs or create your own. Unfortunately, you don't get a companion app with the Rockstar Cross, so you cannot customize your listening experience with it like you can with the X600, but it does have a mode button in the back for indoor and outdoor modes that will change the sound signature a little bit. The X600, on the other hand, in addition to the EQ options inside of the app, does have a built-in spatial audio feature that is all processed within the speaker. So if you want to benefit from this feature, you don't have to be streaming audio from a source that is spatial audio capable like what you get with most other speakers. With all of that being said, let's go ahead and get into some sound samples so that you all have a better idea of how these two perform. So taking everything into consideration, fam, I don't know if you could pick it up via the audio samples, but the X600 is cleaner across the board than the sound signature that I get with the Rockstar Cross. The highs with it are crispier, the mids come through well, and the bass is there too, although you do get more of a low-end rumble, and the bass is noticeably deeper with the Rockstar Cross. And in general, the Cross does sound good, but things do tend to get a little bit jumbled up and muddy, especially when you push it to the max volume, which is slightly louder than the maximum output that I was able to achieve with the X600. The X600 provides a nice refined sound overall, and the spatial audio feature does provide a more immersive experience if you are planning to watch a lot of movies with it or something of that nature. Otherwise, both are awesome speakers for their sizes, and with the X600 being about $100 cheaper right now, if I could only choose one, I'd personally go for the X600. However, if you can find the Rockstar Cross on sale, I have no problems recommending it. Before you get on out of here, if you rock with the channel and your boy Tecmo, hit that subscribe button and knock that notification bell out so you won't miss any of my uploads. Welcome to TM Nation. Peace.